Mamba putting Minoru through a table and then getting a win. Considering that would be his first singles division win of the season, had it counted, but it does not count because this is an exhibition match. But hey, good looking out for Mamba Negra. Got to put on quite a show for Schottenstein Center to start off our festivities tonight. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for our only match tonight. I'm now going to go through a quick round of predictions for you for tonight's card. Okay, I won't have a minute for 8 minutes. So, prediction time, as we are now just a few short moments away from the start of Hallowcaust 2016. For the first time in MMWF history, we will have a pay-per-view happen 3 separate times. 2011, 2015, and 2016. This will be the 3rd year for Hallowcaust. I gotta feel like that kind of makes it a flagship style event. Even though it's not Edge of Midnight huge, it's still pretty huge. We are starting the road to Edge of Midnight tonight. And the start of the end for at least one superstar in the MMWF. But this card is tremendous. 14 matches tonight. Major consequences for everyone involved. Let me go ahead and give you my predictions, and feel free to discuss them in the chat. I'm going to start with Rico Rain taking on Rollhead in a fight for a contract match. Only one of these people will leave the Schottenstein Center with a job. I am going to pick Rico Rain in this match. Rico Rain was brought to the MMWF back in April. It's a big deal when he came to the MMWF, being called up from Federated Sons Championship Wrestling. Bigger guy, but still a cruiserweight, has put on some very exciting matches in the MMWF, and I think that he has the bigger upside here. I think he's going to take it to Rohan in this match. It's going to be very tough for Rohan to come out with a victory. I'm picking Rico Rain. Women's Division Elimination Fatal 4-Way. We've got Tequila Da Silva, we've got Yukiko Kitagawa, we've got Jill Marie, and we've got Reckon Whitney Wilson. I'm giving the win here to Reckon Whitney Wilson. I think that she has really taken her training seriously with the Pantheon. Now that she's joined up with them, very disappointing look on that, but still, to see her go and succeed, it's very exciting. And I think that if Jill doesn't bust out and just destroy everybody like she tends to do in these Fatal 4-Ways, I think Whitney Wilson is going to come out with a win. Next up, we've got Gio versus Taco Loco. Gio Cavalcani, of course, this is going to be his last match for the foreseeable future in the MMWF. Moving to a part-time schedule with Federated Sons. I think that he goes out on a bang here. I think he goes out with a win. Taco Loco, obviously a very tough competitor, but Gio's got more signature wins than Taco Loco recently. I think Gio comes away with a W. They fought before, though, and Taco Loco won, so we'll see if Gio can win in the rematch. Jimmy Hotkeys is joining the MMWF, coming from Mr. Chainsaw Professional Wrestling up in Mount Pleasant, Michigan. He's coming down from the frozen north to battle in the MMWF. He's battling one of the most tenured vets there is, Crazy Cobble. Unfortunately, that tenured vet is tenured in losses and suffering and not being very good. So I think Jimmy wins in under 5 minutes. Tag team match, the Sentinels getting the slow high one with the Party Grunts. Now, the Party Grunts actually could come out with a surprise upset win here. I think that I'm actually taking that as my upset of the night. Not because the Sentinels are bad. Take it from me, they are very, very good. But I think that the Party Grunts actually surprised a lot of people by taking on Brady and Freak Show in such a tremendous match on Wednesday Night Ignition Episode 3. I think this could be the one for the Party Grunts. This could be a huge upset, a signature win, pay-per-view victory for the Party Grunts as they try to establish themselves in the tag team division. Richard versus Cameron in the big blow-up. They're breaking up the tag team and they're taking on each other in a grudge match, a tables match. Of course, in order to win, you got to put your opponent through the table, and Richard has a little bit more experience with that. I think that I take Richard in this match, and I think Cameron goes back to his headquarters and gets himself sorted out. It's going to be really interesting to see what Cameron does back on the solo circuit. Next up, we've got Kelly versus Sarah. Slam and Sarah Wilson went from being the women's champion to being, well, back of the line in just 2 short weeks. Losing 2 straight matches by submission to Kaz Octet. Kelly is no joke. I think Sarah could take away a win here, but it's going to be really, really hard. It's going to be an uphill battle for her. Kelly Crush, very tough competitor, but I'm taking Sarah just by a hair. Kudo Ryu, of course, I'm taking him on for the Cruiserweight Championship tonight. This is a match that I have been looking forward to since I announced my intention to end his streak. I still think I'm coming away with a win here. I know that Kudo Ryu is tough. I know that Kudo Ryu has beaten some very, very tough cookies in this federation, but I have confidence in myself. I am a winner, and I came here tonight to win. So I'm taking that Cruiserweight title off of him tonight. Next up is the TV title Fatal 4-Way Elimination Battle Royale. It's Junko, Boston, Josh, and Punished Brady. Josh Rogers made his way into this match by upsetting Brandon Ryder on Wednesday night, and I think that he has the gumption to come out of this event with the TV title. He's got to go through Junko, Boston, and Brady, but I think that if he plays smart, he could come away from tonight with that TV title in tow, as Whitney has joined on the TV here tonight. Next up, Tag Team Championship match, as we have started now to get into the title portion of the card. The Pantheon going up against the Challengers and Justins for All. The Justins have fought their way back from being on 2 separate sides of the issue. They have finally fought their way back up the card and are now going for the Tag Team Championship, and I don't think the Pantheon can stop them. I really don't. I know that the Justin Fields, I feel like he knows what the Pantheon's up to. I think that he knows their playbook. I think that he and Justin Downs are going to come in here, wrestle a smart match, and come away with the tag team titles. Valkyrie Division title match. Kaz Octet has to take on Andromeda. Kaz tapped out Sarah 2 weeks in a row to win and retain her championship. Andromeda is not Sarah. Andromeda is a completely different monster, and I think Kaz is going to have to wrestle really, really tough and basically wrestle a kind of match that she hasn't wrestled thus far in the MMWF. This is too close to call for me. I'm not going to make a pick on it, and you guys are welcome to make your prediction in the chat later tonight. Interstate title match starts off our Hell in a Cell action. We've got 3 matches that are taking place in the cell. The first one is Ned versus Fuzzy for the Interstate title, and I gotta tell you, this is a tough one for Fuzzy. I don't think he's got what it takes for Ned. Ned won that title off of Ryder, and I think that this, by sending Ryder on fire no less, I think this is going to be a real tough match for Fuzzy to win. I think that the size difference is just going to be too much. I'm giving it to Ned. We then move on to our main event, a 3 Circles of Hell match. 3 stages. The first one is First Blood. The second one is Hell in a Cell. And then the third one, if it's needed, is a TLC match. And then the 4th and final round will be an Extreme Rules match, a tiebreaker match if needed. That one was set by Maximus Slane from the board of directors. If we need the 4th round, then we're going to go to Extreme Rules. What I think should happen is that Ryder wins this in 2 rounds in less than 5 minutes. And yeah, it's going to be annoying and it's going to upset the fans, but Ryder deserves it. Ryder deserves this World Championship, and I think that he's going to get it. My actual prediction for what happens is, this is too close to call. You got Freak Show, you've got Ryder, you've got Vane, you've got 3 of the toughest motherfuckers in this entire federation entering the ring for the toughest challenge that we've seen in the MMWF. Who of these guys has the best durability? Who of these guys wrestles the smartest? Who of these guys is just a ring general? And I think, nothing against Freak Show and nothing against Vane. I think that guy's Brandon Ryder, and I think Ryder's winning his 3rd World Championship tonight. Our bonus round is the Hell in a Cell match. Maximus Slain is going to face off against our third director. Who is our third director? We will learn who it is tonight. The prediction is not who's going to win. I think the prediction should be who is our third director? Who do you think it could be? Personally, my pick is for Adam Blampede of WCPW. What Culture Pro Wrestling, they've really been putting together a very good program and calling up some very big names from the past and present of pro wrestling. And they put together a good program. The third director has already said that he's going to sell the company. Could the MMWF be getting sold to WCPW? Could the MMWF's top talent be getting absorbed by a quickly growing federation? I think that Adam Blampede is my prediction for our third director tonight. So, make your predictions in chat. But in 3 minutes, Hallowcaust starts. Let the carnage begin. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in for an hour of pre-show. I'm Trav Karan. Jason Manhattan will be taking my spot at the commentary table tonight. But we are live from the Schottenstein Center here in Columbus, Ohio. Thank you again for tuning in. Have a great evening.